So yeah, this is the time I almost got shot. So if you guys don't know, I'm only 17 years old, and I recently got my license, and so did my friend Tim. If you don't know who that is the guy from the COD Kid Plays CSGO video, which I'm sure most of you have seen. So we're driving around a lot now, and one time we decided to do some dumb shit, as we tend to do, because we just got our licenses, we're teenagers, we're gonna do some dumb shit. So we see this big ass truck, and these guys just look at us funny, so we look back. He starts slowing the car down, literally to a crawl, because this guy's in the lane next to us, and there's a bunch of cars in front of him, so we start slowing down to stay next to him. And they just look at us like they just give us this fucking death stare. So we're just like, okay, nothing's really gonna happen. And these guys turn into the lane to follow us. And we're like, maybe they're just making a turn. No, they were legitimately following us. So we're driving around a few minutes for normal, and we're like, no, there's no way these could be following us. These are grown ass men, like two 30-year-old grown ass fucking men, and we're like 17 in the car, like I said. So we're thinking they're just fucking with us, maybe they're just kidding around. And we start doing some dumb shit, like we start swerving around the road just a little bit, seeing if they're gonna follow us. We start passing a bunch of people. They're fucking keeping up with us. They're like keeping up, like passing two cars at once. It gets to the point where it becomes a little bit scary. So my friend, he cuts people off on the fucking shoulder of the road. And if you don't know, that's like the side of the road to the right. You're definitely not supposed to cross over there. You're not supposed to follow people or pretty much go around people on there. So he does it anyway, just to try to get away from these dudes, and they ride on the fucking shoulder of the road too. They're just following us. These people give absolutely zero fucks. This gets to the point where we're passing 2-3 cars at a time, and they are keeping up with us. Keep in mind, these people are literally risking their lives to keep up with us, because we're on these populated roads, and they're literally cutting people off, swerving, dipping and dodging with us and shit. They are literally trying to keep up with us at all costs, it seems like. So we drive into this neighborhood. We don't even know where we are anymore, because we just start driving. So we drive into this neighborhood. We make a left into it like fast. We're going like 60 and maybe like a 40. We get up to 80 at one point, I'm pretty sure. But these guys are just keeping up with us the whole time. We swerve into the neighborhood. We go down, and guess fucking what? We're in a cul-de-sac. So we go into the cul-de-sac. We try to turn around really quick, and these guys catch up, and they block us off in the cul-de-sac. And he rolls down his window. It's this Hispanic dude. He has a fucking teardrop tattoo. Looks like he's straight out of fucking prison. And he's like, y'all got a fucking problem? And I'm just like, no. And he's like, well, you're about to have a fucking problem. And he goes to fucking reach in his car, and all you see is like a fucking gun, like just the fucking back of a gun. He goes to reach for something, it's black, looks like a fucking gun. So my friend just fucking guns it. He just goes right up over the curb, drives over someone's fucking lawn, it seems like, just a little bit over their lawn, drives back onto the road, and just peels the fuck out. This dude spins this fucking big ass truck around, and he's continuing to follow us. So at this point, we're fucking flipping out. We're like, what the fuck are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? My friend's like, yo, my dad's a fucking cop, bro. I'm really about to call him and be like, you need to come outside with the fucking gun right now. Like, literally, we're gonna go to his house. His dad's gonna be outside with a fucking gun just waiting. So we're like, all right, man. And it's like, oh, my dad's not fucking home. What are we gonna do? It gets to the point where it's like, we might have to call the cops. Like, I don't want to call the cops, but we might have to. Like, literally, a dude is chasing us, has a fucking gun. Like, it got that fucking real. So we're swerving around. We get back towards our house, or we start getting back towards his house. We swerve into the development over after going through a fucking red light and passing 3 cars. Like, literally, the light is turning red. This guy tries to go through. He's trying to pass the 3 cars that follow with us, and at this point, the light's fucking red. It's completely red. When we were going through it, it was maybe yellow turning red. At this point, the light is fucking red, and this guy's about to go through it. Literally, he's about to go through it, and all you hear is a fucking loud horn. Like, this guy is about to get in a car crash just to follow us. We get away, we swerve into a development, we drive off, and I think we finally lost him. But holy fuck, that it might have been the scariest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I literally feared for my life. I thought someone was actually gonna fucking shoot me. This guy was ridiculous. Like, keep in mind, this is a grown-ass man. He's literally willing to risk his life to follow us, and it's looking like he's reaching to grab a gun. Like, this might have been the craziest thing that's ever happened to me. So I learned 2 things that day. Do not fuck with people on the road, number 1, because they may come after you, and you may not want to you may not want that to happen, because you don't know who's gonna follow in your road, and someone may be fucking crazy. They might come after you and they might murder you. And number 2 is that if you're gonna get a getaway driver, you're gonna want Tim as your getaway driver, because he was fucking pro, and that's the only reason we got away. That's the only reason I'm not shot right now, and I'm making this commentary. But thank you guys for watching this video. I thought it was an awesome story. You guys said you want to hear more stories, and if you do, tell me in the comments down below. Tell me if you want more stories. If you don't want more stories, tell me what you want in the comments down below. And if you like this video, how about you hit that like button? And if you dislike this video for some odd reason, how about you hit that dislike button? And if you're new, how about you subscribe when this video does reach 200 likes? We'll be able to do the next one. So be sure to smack that like button. But yeah, guys, this has been the Chosen One Inc. And as always, peace out.